XRP needs a sailor. No, not a savior, a sailor, like Michael Saylor. XRP needs a Maxi, and they need it bad. I'm going to explain to you why. We're also going to talk about BTC, ETFs, overtaking silver. What is going on? We're also going to talk XRP price action as the dream is still alive as we're north of 60 cents.
Happy Sunday, everyone!
Yeah, that's right. I didn't give you a warning about singing this Sunday, so take it. And you know where to take it. Trick starts us off with some support. Thank you very much, Trick. And I hope those bags do you good. Trick says I stopped at 50. Nice. Thank you from across the pond, kind sir. Trick, love the emails as well. Jeremy Touche also shows some support for the channel. Thank you kindly, sir. And he's got a great question. I'm going to answer it a little bit here, and then I'm going to do a standalone video. So Klaus, do you think the day will come when the actual best tech will take over the space? For instance, ICP. Personally, I think it's better than most along with others, but I don't think the price represents the tech correctly in my opinion. Anyways, versus some that are pretty useless. Do you think it'll always be like this? A crapshoot thoughts. Jeremy, there's always going to be competition. And when you have competition and when you have a market where you can make some money, right, some demand from a consumer, you're going to get that competition. Think about cell phones, right? You remember like all the early days of the Razr flip phones, and Motorola was big, and what was the other one? Blackberries, right? Crackberries, we called them all the time. Think about it, right? They were big at the time, but weren't meeting the needs of the customers, so other players came in the space, took them over. You're always going to get this turnover of new innovation and new competition. I'm going to talk about it more in a separate video, so hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out. Jeremy, that's a great question. Glenn Sakona says, this channel is the best 5 to 10 minute commentary. You're smarter at the end than at the beginning. Glenn, that's if you got enough up here to understand what I talk about. See, most people, not most, but a good part of the people just look at the thumbs and just glance over it. Naughty, naughty. Bitcoin sitting at 62,302. Saylor. Oh, seriously, XRP needs a sailor. We'll talk about why. 34.33. That's the price of ETH. XRP sitting at 62.3. Like I said, above 60 cents. The dream is still alive. Look at Filecoin, up 20% in the last 24 hours, sitting at $10.50, making a good move. Look at PayPay, up big. Whiff, dog whiff hat, up 33%. Meme is fucking soaring. What does the consumer want? They want risky gambling like meme. All right, check this out. BTC ETFs take over the largest silver trust. Dude, this is nuts. And as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. Exchange-traded funds based on Bitcoin are rapidly moving up the commodity ETF leaderboard, knocking out the largest silver trusts with the largest gold trust next in line. Recent statistics released by Hodl Capital revealed a significant milestone for crypto, noting that BTC ETFs have surpassed ETFs of silver in management size. We're going to talk about BlackRock's IBTC, BlackRock's iShares, IBIT. Check this out, dude. I've got it up on the screen, and tell me that's not nuts. Okay, look at this. All right, so your two big gold ones, right? Spider and iShares Gold, they're basically going sideways. Assets under management, 53 billion and 25 billion respectively. Now look at this one in yellow here. IBIT, BlackRock iShares BTC ETF. 35% year to date, 10 billion in assets under management, passing silver, SLV iShares Silver Trust. That's very significant, and it didn't take that long a time to do it, did it? So what we have to ask ourselves is how much more institutional money from the traditional finance side is going to keep flowing into these BTC's ETF. I get fear and greed with crypto, and I did a story about it yesterday. I'll have that linked at the end. I get it that we have to worry about fear and greed index, but dude, Bitcoin at 62,003, you got a whole bunch of memes pumping, files pumping, decentralized finance lending protocols are pumping as well. It's crazy. All right. I know. Klaus, why are you doing this? Just listen. XRP needs a sailor, not a savior, a sailor. This is why I want you to think of Saylor here, okay? And I want you to hear Saylor talking about BTC, and I want you to then think about someone, a big XRP Maxi doing the same thing. See, XRP doesn't have that. We don't have like this big public prominent figure that's like, yo, I'm going to keep buying XRP over and over and over again. I don't care. XRP is the exit strategy. You don't hear that from anyone big. You hear it from fans, right? Like people like us, smaller people, but no whale action. Listen to this with Saylor. When asked whether his firm would sell its 193,000 BTC stash, Saylor said Bitcoin is the exit strategy. MicroStrategy, led by Saylor, has been buying more Bitcoin since 2020. Most recently, bought another 3,000 BTC worth $155 million in February. Could you imagine if a big company person, right, a chairman, a CEO, something like that, was like, you know what? We're going to put XRP on our books and we're going to keep buying. Oh, you think we're going to sell? Go fuck yourself. We're not going to sell. XRP is the exit strategy. Could you imagine what would happen? Think about this, right? Saylor just recently, at the tune of about 60,000 per BTC, bought 3,000 more. Okay? So he's not only buying one, so he's buying all the freaking time. But what would happen if we were to get a massive company out there to start buying XRP and hodling it like Saylor? Listen to this, and like I said, apply what Saylor's doing at BTC. If you could get some massive company that really believes in XRP to do the same and to be public about it, game changer. Accumulating Bitcoin has proven to be a successful investment strategy, allowing the company to see nearly $5 billion in unrealized gains. This is a huge amount of money considering MicroStrategy has a market cap of around $15 billion and their yearly revenue is around $500 million. The investment has been so successful that MicroStrategy has rebranded itself into the world's first Bitcoin development companies. The investment has particularly paid off in 2024 as those ETFs have roared BTC about 50%. This is from Saylor. This is a rising tide and it's going to lift all boats. MicroStrategy got a levered operating strategy for Bitcoin, and I famously said, I'm going to be buying the top forever. So where's our big XRP whale to do the same? Where's our big company that wants to put these cryptos on the books? You're going to say, well, Klaus, are they allowed to? Yes, they are. Reddit has Polygon's Matic on their books. So if you can have Matic on your books, you could have XRP on your books. And in fact, we've learned that XRP secondary sales have gotten some protection from Torres. So as long as these companies buy it on the open market like you and I do, they would be okay, but no one's doing it. But that's what you need. Look, XRP, you want to stop talking about this, oh, we need to break through 60 cents. Oh, we need to stay above 50. You want to get through all that bullshit? Get someone like Saylor on your side who's publicly going to be a massive maxi, who's going to show you their holdings, who's going to put it on their company's books and say that XRP is the exit strategy. We don't have that. XRP holders, the XRP community does not have that. Yeah, are there people out there that are like, yes, I'm pro XRP. Yes, XRP is a choice. The fuck, okay, cool. Put your money where your mouth is, put the shit on your books, or shut the fuck up and get the fuck out. I have less than 2 weeks left until race day, so I'm getting a little salty. I'm getting my mind ready to crush motherfuckers. Last man standing, or last woman standing, because there's a few ultra female athletes that are going to be there. All right, looking at XRP price, I have been saying now for the last several days, we got to stay above that 60 cent mark, okay? Now, look what happened here, right? We got rejected a couple times. We talked about it in the video. It was 3 times we got rejected. Then we broke through it here on the 1st of March. Now, look what happened while I was trying to get a little bit of sleepy time. Check this out. XRP touched 60.5 and popped up from there. I'm telling you, 60 cents is huge. But 60 cents ain't shit compared to what BTC is doing. When you've got countries like El Salvador buying the hell out of it. You got Saylor saying, I don't care if it goes up or down. I'm going to keep buying it. BTC is the exit strategy. He has it on his books. He has billions and billions and billions of BTC on his books. You can publicly see how much Saylor buys. In fact, he has to let people know because he's doing it through his company. That's what XRP needs. So yes, am I happy we're above 60 cents? Of course I am. I want all of you out there watching to make money. I don't care if you make money on PayPay. I don't care if you make money on Filecoin. I don't care if you make money on, oh, there's PayPay right there, up 27% in the last 24 hours. I don't care if you make money on Bonk, which is up 7.25% over the last 24. But what you need to realize is that if you really want to start making some big, juicy action happen, you need to get someone like Saylor on your side, putting XRP on its books and not buying little bullshit amounts. I'm talking about big action like Saylor's. Because like I said, swap what I said with Saylor in Bitcoin and move it with a whale in XRP. The company has $5 billion in unrealized gains from buying Bitcoin. Could you imagine if you got a Maxi out there with XRP to do the same? All right, so now we got to start asking ourselves, though, why don't we have a big whale like Saylor on our side putting the stuff on the books? I already told you, Reddit, publicly traded company in the United States, has Polygon's Matic on their books. So there's no excuse. So we really have to ask ourselves, how come no one is going balls deep into XRP on the public side and just stacking and stacking and stacking? And I'm not talking about, oh, well, this guy owns 2 million XRP. Oh, this guy owns 10 million. Look at Saylor's billions and billions and billions of dollars worth of BTC. You need that for XRP, or you're just going to keep watching videos regarding, got to hold 60 cents. Oh, we got to stay north of 50 cents. You need a Saylor to be your savior.